What's happening, guys? It is Danielaz1989. Welcome back to the Hereford United career. This is episode 67. So we have a very compact episode to get in today. First game, obviously it's simulated, will be the Uefa Europa Conference League, which we will simulate. That will be the first game. We then have Newcastle at home for the first played game. We then have Arsenal away for the second played game. Every time we've played them, there's been a red card incident or a penalty incident or just a massive amount of goals, so expecting an entertaining game there. We then have a second game in the UEFA Conference League, and I'll simulate that. So 2 simulated games and 3 played games in today's episode, finishing with Tottenham at home. Now, Tottenham at home, as you know, Tottenham are top of the table so far. Now, just before we move on to the first simulated game, guys, there's something I want to show you. So, now that Tommy Doyle has taken up that right-back position, and obviously Paslak is now our reserve right-back, Tommy Doyle will move to, let's just have a quick look while we're on with you, he will move to a right-back very soon, and that will be a permanent move, 24 weeks, and he will be a complete right back, so he's fine there for now. So what I did with Locke was, as you'll see down here, I converted Locke to a left winger. So I went on his development, as I'll show you here. He's got up 7 ratings, as you can see. I converted him to a left winger, so I went through his roles to see where he could play, and anywhere on the wing he seems to play within 2 weeks. So obviously I've converted him to a left winger, and he has gone up to 79 rated. He's actually higher rated than Patrick Roberts now, so I am going to give Locke a chance in this next simulated game in the Conference League and see how he gets on, because with him jumping so highly up, I want to give him a go. So let's jump straight into the first simulated game. There you go there, guys. I have swapped the team completely round, so I have put Locke on that left-hand side. As you can see, I've got Aubameyang up front, Fernandes on the right, I've put O'Reilly and Wall in midfield together, I've put Doyle in the sitting position, I've put Thomas, Amadou, Miranda, Paslak and McNeil in goal. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate that. It should be a strong enough team to get a comfortable victory and see us through with some more points. We do. We get a 2-0 win. Aubameyang with the first goal and Wall getting on the score sheet again. Really starting to impress in this season. Wall, his ratings have gone up. He's starting to get on the score sheet. He's obviously playing more football and he's looking like he could make his way into the starting team. So as you can see, back into the Premier League, and I will see you guys at Newcastle. First played game of the episode then, guys. We are at home, we are at the Edgar Street Stadium, and we have Newcastle. Really hoping we can continue our good form, getting some goals on the board and getting points on the board. We've had a very positive start to the season so far, and I want to build on that. We have done nothing but create chances, nothing but been dangerous going forward, but as you can see on the screen, with the likes of Newcastle bringing Martial in, and I think they brought another big signing in as well, so there's not going to be no slouch in this game. But as you can see, Tyler Wall, again I put him in today instead of O'Reilly, just seems to keep pushing into the first team. He's been playing well, his stats are improving. I've got to keep playing him. He's earning his way into the first team. It would be unfair not to give him a start. So we'll wait for the lineups to come up and we'll get straight into the football. Here we are then, guys, as we line up today. Josh Griffiths in goal. It's Tommy Doyle, Sarr, Maitland-Niles, Mings and Kolasinac in the defensive positions. Conor Gallagher and Wall in midfield together. Harry Wilson, Kirk Wilson and Dembele up front. Again with Kirk Wilson pushing his way into the first team, scoring. And they've got Darlow in goal. Don't recognise anybody in their back line. They've got Oxlade-Chamberlain, in midfield. They've got Martial up front. They've still got Longstaff in midfield with Almiron as well. So they've still got a few good players, but I'm hoping we should be too much for them here and get another comfortable victory. Just throw that out towards Kolasinac. Get that forward towards Wall. Going to try and send this in towards Harry Wilson with a direct ball there in towards Kirk Wilson, and he's continued his run there. Conor Gallagher, he's got himself in, and Conor Gallagher has missed it. A perfect chance at the start of the game for us to get 1-0 ahead. Lovely dink ball over the top by Kirk Wilson. He's put a good volley on it, but he's dragged it wide. Ball lofted forward towards Dembele, and he was shoved out of it there. Dembele needs to be stronger in those encounters, but here comes Almiron. Decent ball out wide over the top here, and Harry Wilson is chasing back. Tommy Doyle also gets a good block in on it. If Maitland-Niles can get to that first, he certainly can, and give that towards Tyler Wall, in towards Dembele. Give it back to Wall in space here, waiting for the run for Conor Gallagher. I'll send it towards Kirk Wilson. Try and ping in Dembele over the top here. If he can bring this down, this could be a dangerous chance. Get it back towards Tyler Wall. Lay it off at the back post towards Kirk Wilson. So close to creating a simple finish there for Kirk Wilson. It didn't quite come off, and Newcastle are bringing the ball forward now, and they have options, especially down this line here. Again, Tommy Doyle gets a good block on it, but it apparently hit a hand, and they have themselves a free kick here. Newcastle with a free kick just after the 30th minute mark. Can they try and get something here? And the header comes in, thankfully, that's into Griffiths' gloves. Dembele controls that ball there and does really well to see off the challenge. Here's Conor Gallagher back out towards Dembele. Send this in towards Tyler Wall, and it's Kolasinac that's ended up coming forward. We'll have a go with Kolasinac, and just over the top of the bar. That wasn't a bad effort at all. Kolasinac had carried on running forward, and I thought I'd have a go with him, and it just dipped over the top of the bar, not far away, and neither is half time. 1 minute added on here, guys. Almost half time. We've not had a golden chance just yet, but we are creating chances. But there goes the half-time whistle. Here we go in the second half then, guys, and as we said, no real golden chances. Probably the best half, or the best chance of the half, came through Conor Gallagher early, and then not much after that. But Newcastle haven't posed much of a threat. We seem to be holding strong defensively, and we just need to do the same thing in this second half and try and get a goal or two. Niles in midfield here, try and use Tyler Wall. Dembele is round the corner for him, and he's took it in his stride here. Kirk Wilson's made me a forward run. He's turned there and he's brought down, and that is a yellow card for the Newcastle man. And we have a free kick in a dangerous area. I was just trying to hold it up for a second, wait for extra support to come forward. I've turned it with Dembele, and the big defender has took him straight down, but Harry Wilson has stepped up, and you guys know from the last episode, Harry Wilson finally broke our peak of not scoring free kicks. Is it too far out to have a go? Maybe not. 29 yards out. If he can hit it like he did with the last one and put some power and dip on it, maybe. It's a decent effort, and that is a very good save from Darlow. You've got to say it was on target and it was going in. Over towards Kolasinac. Give this in towards Maitland-Niles. Here's Tommy Doyle on the far side into Conor Gallagher, and Tyler Wall has made me a forward run here. Try and ping this in towards his feet. I've got Kirk Wilson open as well, and he's then brought down at the edge of the box again, and it's another yellow card for Newcastle. Really going in hard on these challenges. That's 2 free kicks and 2 yellow cards we've had inside 10 or 15 minutes of each other. They are making a change here. Almiron going off, but Harry Wilson has the chance from even closer this time to make it 2 free kicks out of 2 episodes. But let's give it a go here and see if Harry Wilson can get it on target. Again, it is on target, but it's a much more comfortable save this time. Oxlade-Chamberlain sprinting down this near side here, and Kolasinac is struggling to keep up with Oxlade-Chamberlain, but Malang Sarr will certainly clear that into the path of Wall. I can see the run on the far side from Harry Wilson. If he can get there first, he couldn't, but it might have dropped for Conor Gallagher here, and Kirk Wilson might be in on the far side. Kirk Wilson to finish and give us the lead, but that yet again just another brilliant save from Darlow. He has been outstanding and has to get man of the match if we don't get a goal in this game. He has been brilliant in goalkeeper today, but we do need to find a way to beat him. Malang Sarr to go up, but again into Darlow's gloves. Just making 2 changes here, guys, bringing Maitland-Niles off and also bringing Dembele off, and putting Locke on the left hand side and bringing Amadou on in that sitting position. Wilson in midfield on towards Conor Gallagher, and just need to get that under control there. Harry Wilson forward towards Kirk Wilson, round the corner towards Conor Gallagher. If I can get in behind here and try and get an opportunity. This is exactly what we need. We need a goal, and we need it now. Tyler Wall got his shot blocked in towards Kolasinac. Just trying to find a way around the corner. Give this back to Wall. Try and get the shot away with Wall. It's deflected off. It's back into Conor Gallagher, and it's cleared away. We are so close to breaking the goal in this game. We just haven't come close enough. I've made a couple of subs trying to make the difference, and I can't seem to break the deadlock here, but I might as well stay with here, guys, see if we can get it. Tommy Doyle in with a really good tackle. Conor Gallagher forward. I'll try and get Kirk Wilson in behind with his pace, and he might have got behind. That's a great first touch. Kirk Wilson continues his goal-scoring form. An absolute fabulous finish. The first touch set him for the goal, and an absolutely outstanding left-foot finish. If we haven't got, and I don't think we have, a goal of the season yet, I think that might be up there already. That just the first touch to set himself and bring it down, and then right across the goal. That is a typical Kirk Wilson finish. He has really stepped it up at the start of this season, and I am ecstatic with that. Literally, what was it, 88 minutes gone? 89 minutes gone, 89 minutes gone, and Super Kirk Wilson has done it again. Outstanding from him. Great first touch, and Tyler Wall's picked up possession here, and he is darting forward here. Tyler Wall, if I can get that ball, I did want it across to Harry Wilson, but it dropped straight in towards Amadou, and I've given away possession here. They are coming forward here. We just need to make sure we've got our defensive duties on. There's still 3 minutes added on, and again we might be able to get Kirk Wilson in. Kirk Wilson has really stepped it up a gear at the start of this season, and again he's been had his ankles clipped there. He might have got Conor Gallagher in if I can give it back to him, and the ball's cleared, and that is going to be full time. We just about get the win. Back at the menu then, guys, and the story is Super Kirk Wilson does it again. He gets forward very late in the game and scores a stunning left foot strike. We tried to score throughout the game. Harry Wilson came close with a free kick. We had a few other chances very early on with Conor Gallagher. We just couldn't seem to clinch the goal and get in there. And Super Kirk Wilson comes out with a top draw finish. So that now sits us in 4th place, 7 games played, 15 points. We are looking deadly at the start of this season, and I can't wait just to keep going. I really can't. So next we have Arsenal away, so I'll simulate forward, guys, and I'll see you at the Emirates Stadium. Here we are then, guys, second played game of the episode, away at Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. Every time we have played Arsenal, there has been some sort of controversial decision that has had an outer effect on how the game has gone. A red card, a goal, something along those lines. There's always been something in the game where it's affected how it's gone. We also beat them on the way to the Carabao Cup final and ended up winning that against Watford, if you remember rightly, last season. So I'm expecting this to be a very exciting game, but whether it's more straightforward or not, we shall see. As you can see, Kolasinac getting another crack at his old teammates, hoping he can be the difference today between the two teams and show his old club that he has well and truly moved on. So we'll wait for the lineups to come up, guys, and we will get straight into the football. Here we are then, guys, as Arsenal line up. Let's have a see if they've got any of the original players left at their team. They have still got Thomas Souček in midfield, who got sent off last time we played them. Odegaard, Chiesa and Isaac, I think it is Isaac, in the midfield attacking positions. As we line up today, Josh Griffiths in goal, Tommy Doyle, Malang Sarr, Maitland-Niles, Mings and Kolasinac in defensive positions. Conor Gallagher and O'Reilly in midfield today. Harry Wilson, Kirk Wilson and Dembele up front. So we are at 100% full strength, and let's see how we get on against Arsenal. Arsenal attacking early down this far side with Isaac and challenging Tommy Doyle in that right back position, who gets a good block in, and it's out for an early corner for Arsenal. Tommy Doyle has really been good in that right back position so far since trading him there. and he's looking like he's going to hold that position permanently, but they have got in the box here with Isaac, and thankfully it's into Griffiths' gloves. Decent ball inside. Arsenal continuing to have the limelight of the ball early here, and that's a decent pass around the corner to Isaac again. Can Tommy Doyle deal with him again? He has done well on that right hand side, and Malang Sarr to pull out towards and try and win this ball. Ball out wide, ball's back into Isaac again in the middle. Can we try and pinch this without them getting through? And thankfully Griffiths with another good save. Maitland-Niles in midfield over towards Kolasinac, just going to use O'Reilly here and give this back to Harry Wilson in midfield. Harry Wilson coming forward here, and I've got Tommy Doyle on the outside, and Harry Wilson was brought down then, and he has stayed down, but play will continue here towards O'Reilly at the edge of the box here, and this is not good. Our new signing Harry Wilson, who's been fantastic so far, is still down on the floor, and they continue to come on a counter-attack here. Kolasinac does get a header away partially, and we head it out of play. I am really hoping that Harry Wilson is not injured. Souček does get the yellow card for taking him down, and it was a nasty tackle again. He got sent off the last time we played them. I'm hoping that Harry Wilson is not injured. He has got the injured sign next to his name, and we might have to take him off. I'm hoping it's not a lengthy injury, and we will have him back soon enough. But Arsenal in and around our box here. Malang Sarr getting the tackle in off Griffiths, and not only that, I was going to say we've conceded, but thankfully he's offside. He got the initial shot in. I think it was Odegaard with the initial shot, and Isaac was offside. And I've had to make the call, guys. Harry Wilson has to come off with an injury, and on comes Fernandes. Arsenal bringing the ball down the far side again here, and Tommy Doyle in that right back position certainly has some defending to do on his hands today. It seems to be their go-to side to come down that right hand side, and they put the ball into the middle here, and another good pass around the corner. Can we get a tackle in here? Kolasinac wasn't watching where he was going. The ball does come in, and thankfully into Griffiths' gloves once again. I'll try and put Tommy Doyle straight out down the line here if I can. Give this to Conor Gallagher and see if I can get us forward. Conor Gallagher coming into midfield. Here's Matt O'Reilly in towards Dembele onto Kirk Wilson, and Conor Gallagher continued his run there. If I could have pinched him in, not quite, but Maitland-Niles has, and Fernandes, he's just offside. 1 minute added on here, guys. I'm just trying to run the ball up the field before the half-time whistle goes, but there it goes. Into the second half we go then, guys, and not a very entertaining first half, but certainly a concerning first half. Harry Wilson, who has been absolutely spot on for us so far, has picked up an injury, and we've had to take him off early. It is going to be a big blow to the team, and I'm hopefully that he will be back very, very soon. But Arsenal on the attack here in the second half early, and we got a tackle in with Malang Sarr. Can we get a tackle in further and try and get rid of this ball? We can. See if I can get them on the counter-attack here with Fernandes, but the ball comes straight back at us. Here's Conor Gallagher and into Fernandes again. Maitland-Niles in midfield. Let's give this towards O'Reilly in midfield. Gone towards Dembele. We might be able to get something early in this second half here if we can find the right cross. The cross comes in towards Fernandes, and it will drop to the edge of the box here to Maitland-Niles. Down to O'Reilly, who tries to get the shot away. Maitland-Niles with the shot away, and that was a good effort. The goalkeeper had to be alert to the situation. Maitland-Niles was going for that bottom corner. Was it sneaking in? It certainly was sneaking in. It needed saving. The goalkeeper did just that, but Tyrone Mings to go up for the header, and the ball is still on here with Matt O'Reilly. Sneaks that round the corner, but into the goalkeeper's gloves. Arsenal running that half back line here, and Maitland-Niles is there just to try and see him out wide, not to cause any trouble in the middle. Kolasinac also there to help out. Matt O'Reilly has tracked back as well. And that is a loose pass in towards Dembele. He could have picked it up and started going forward there, Dembele, but it was a quick tackle. They have gained possession back, and they're passing it in and around a dangerous area, and thankfully he lifts it straight over the top of the bar. Making two changes here, guys. Maitland-Niles going off, Kirk Wilson going off, Amadou coming on, and Aubameyang coming on, hoping the fresh legs will make the difference here and try and steal this game. Ball out towards Dembele. Get this forward towards Matt O'Reilly. I can see Fernandes across the other side. I'll utilise him in towards Aubameyang. Can Aubameyang try and help us against one of his old clubs? Get back in or in front in this game. Here's the ball in towards Conor Gallagher. If he can get a shot away here, Conor Gallagher. It falls out towards Aubameyang. Can he get the shot away? He can. and the goalkeeper will stand strong. So close to the opening goal on 2 separate occasions, and we just can't seem to get the goal to get in front. Malang Sarr up for the header, and it's fallen nicely in the box. Amadou with the header, cleared off the line. Tyrone Mings with the header, and knocked over the top of the bar. Why can't we hit the back of the net in this Arsenal game? Look at that clearance off the line. Amadou jumps up, heads it again, and it's a good save from the goalkeeper. Let's aim for the middle again. Malang Sarr going up this time, and it's over the top of the bar. Conor Gallagher in midfield on towards Amadou. There's not a lot of time left in this game to try and get in front. There is 3 minutes added on. If we're going to score, we need to do it now. Dembele, a decent cross into the box, and again the goalkeeper gets it in his grasp. The goalkeeper, to be fair, should get man of the match in this game, because without the goalkeeper we should have had 2 or 3, but it just hasn't gone our way today. We've lost Harry Wilson to injury, and it's a 0-0 stalemate at full time. Back at the menu then, guys, and let's have a look how long Harry Wilson is injured for. It's only 7 days. Thank God for that. I was really worried that our new signing, and somebody who was started off with a bang at the club, was going to be injured for a length of time. It's only out for 7 days. We can deal with that, because by the time the next game comes against Tottenham, he should be fit again. So I will simulate forward to the next cup game, and then we will move on to Tottenham, guys. Another game in the Conference League then, guys. We are 3 points ahead in the league so far, or in the group stage. Another win here would see us clear and definitely through the group stage. So let's go ahead and simulate this game against Basel, and hopefully at very least we'll get a draw. I'm expecting a win, and we do get a win. O'Reilly with the first goal. They get one back on the 75th minute, and then is that Kirk Wilson? That will be Kirk Wilson, because Harry Wilson is injured. Kirk Wilson gets the winner again in the 81st minute. Super Kirk Wilson seems to be the late goal king at the minute. It gets to like those 80 plus minutes, and Kirk Wilson pops up with a goal. So as you can see, we have Tottenham in the next game, guys. I'll simulate forward while we're here and see any messages. And Harry Wilson says that he wants to play the next game and is fit, but we'll see how he is stamina wise. I just say that shirt belongs to you. Definitely, he's been brilliant at the start of the season, Harry Wilson. And if he is fit, I will play him in this game at the Edgar Street Stadium. So I will see you there, guys. Here we are then, guys, the final game of the episode. We are at the Edgar Street Stadium, and we have Tottenham. They were at the top of the league, Tottenham. They must have had 1 or 2 losses, or maybe a couple of draws in the past few games. They've actually dropped down to 6th place now. We're in 5th, and they're in 6th. So we frustratingly had a 0-0 draw in the last game against Arsenal, which I think we did deserve it and should have clinched it. But as you can see here, it's actually David De Gea in goal for Tottenham, hence why Jordan Pickford has gone to Manchester United. So big change for them there. But as regards to us, we played really well in that last game. We just didn't manage to clinch the goal. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case in this game, as we have Harry Wilson back. He was injured in the last game. He's at 100% fitness. He wanted to play, and I've put him in. So Josh Griffiths in goal, Tommy Doyle, Malang Sarr, Maitland-Niles, Mings and Kolasinac in the defensive positions, Conor Gallagher and Wall in midfield, and then it's Harry Wilson, Kirk Wilson and Dembele up top. Our strongest 11 so far. So instead of skipping, we'll have a quick look at Tottenham's lineup actually, because I'm curious to see Tottenham's lineup. As you can see, Heung-min Son still there, and with them buying David De Gea, just really strange. So there you go, David De Gea in goal for Tottenham. Emerson still in defence as they had last time. Harry Winks, Oliver Skip in midfield as well. Jonathan David, who scored against us last time out we played them, and Son on the far side. So they have a strong lineup, but we have certainly improved from last season. So I want to give them a run for the money. We are at home, we've got the whole crowd behind us. Let's make it count. Tottenham have an early throw on the far side here, and having possession already, we had to put in a fairly decent tackle on that far side to put it out for the throw, but they are slowly making their way into the box. And that was a lovely little burst of pace there from the Tottenham man in the corner, but Tyrone Mings gets a good head on it, and Malang Sarr gets rid of it, get forward to Kirk Wilson if he can get that under control and get it through to Conor Gallagher, which he does, and he can get it over to Harry Wilson. Can Harry Wilson provide us with something going forward here? Early shot from Harry Wilson, and he's dragged it over the bar. Tottenham coming down this near side here and looking to try and get in at our back line. Maitland-Niles just holding his line there, and he's had to go back into his own half, the Tottenham man. That's a decent ball in. Again, Maitland-Niles chasing back. Malang Sarr also there. He does get a good interception in, and let's see if we can get the ball forward and get on some sort of a counter-attack forward towards Maitland-Niles. And Dembele is making me a wonderful run. That is a great ball by Maitland-Niles. If Dembele can get there, he certainly can. Can he get a shot away? That is a great save from David De Gea. Really good effort on goal from Dembele, but David De Gea comes up with a belting save. Let's stay with it and see if we can get it forward again here with some good possession at the start of this game, and we are passing it around very well. But unfortunately, Kirk Wilson is tackled out of it, and play will continue. Ball lofted over towards Dembele if he can bring this down, and he does really well towards Tyler Wall, who is free in midfield here and deals with it well out wide towards Harry Wilson. I'm just going to see if I can beat the full-back for some pace here, which he certainly can. Fire this in the middle towards Kirk Wilson's head, and that is an absolute bullet header past David De Gea. Kirk Wilson has stepped it up to the next level at the start of this season. I started Aubameyang at the start of the season thinking that Aubameyang would keep that striker position, and Kirk Wilson has just found another gear at the start of this season. Great crossing from Harry Wilson, and Kirk Wilson with a bullet header to put us 1-0 in front at home here. Tottenham keeping hold of the ball here with possession. Not been too dangerous in this first half, Tottenham. They've provided a little bit, but nothing too special, and half-time rapidly approaching. 1 minute added on before half-time, guys, and Tottenham going to look to try and get in it before half-time. That's a decent pass around the corner. He's got options in the middle. Malang Sarr is there to clear it and get rid of it, and to make sure that we go into the break with a 1-0 lead. Into the second half we go then, guys, and we have just been better in that first half than Tottenham. We have defended better, we've attacked better, and we've taken our chance when it came our way. We'll certainly take that pass there. We just need to do exactly the same in the second half here. Tottenham lofting the ball over the top here, and Tommy Doyle should be able to deal with this, but he gets a nice tink over the top of him there, Heung-min Son, and we do get the header away with Kolasinac. Can we try and break forward here around the corner again towards Maitland-Niles, but they do get the ball back here with David, somebody who scored against us last season, and they've got him in, and this time he is stopped by Josh Griffiths. He scored against us last season, the Tottenham striker David, and this time he gets in, and Josh Griffiths is on hand to make a brilliant save. We are looking on for another comfortable win if we can keep Tottenham out. We definitely need a second goal here. Josh Griffiths should collect this, and we have a throw in just near the end of the game here, guys, and Tottenham have tried to throw everything at us in this second half. We've defended very, very well, and hopefully we will see this out and try and get a second to finish the game off here. Conor Gallagher, can he try and find a pass into midfield? Here he is. I'll drop this towards Maitland-Niles, and Maitland-Niles has space here to have a shot. It's blocked out, 1 minute added on, and there goes the full-time whistle. It's another 3 points. Here we are then, guys, back at the menu, and Super Kirk Wilson gets the only goal of the game, and we take a 1-0 win against Tottenham. I genuinely thought there'd be more goals than that. I thought there'd be more action than that, but we get the 3 points, and that's the valuable bit. So in closing, as you can see today, guys, at the top of the screen, Uefa Europa Conference League, we got a 2-0 win in the first game, 1-0 win against Newcastle, and then we got a 0-0 stalemate against Arsenal, and then Uefa Conference League again, we got another win, and then a win against Tottenham, 1-0. We are looking very strong at the start of this season. Let's just have a quick look where we are for the standings in the Premier League, and might have a sneaky look just at the end here where we are for Uefa Europa Conference League. So Premier League, after 9 games we are up into second place. We have played 9, we've won 6, we've drawn 1 and lost 2. Not a bad start to the season at all. I said I wanted a top 6 finish, and we are up into second after 9 games. Really can't complain. Let's have a look where we are here in the Uefa Europa Conference League. We are at the top, and we've won all 3 of our games, obviously simulated all 3, but we are at the top of our group looking to go through. So we have had a very, very positive start to the season. Harry Wilson, I almost said Kirk Wilson, then Harry Wilson just thanking us for putting him in the team, and it went to plan for sure. Thank you, Harry, for your performance. But the episode has to go to Kirk Wilson, so thank you very much, guys, for your support. Keep dropping me the thumbs up on the Hereford United career, and I will keep bringing it to you. So, in closing, guys, thank you very much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one. It's been DanOlads1989. Love you, bye.